Last time I was speaking into the thing all the time, and then I realized that the sound is anyway coming from there, so won't be needing you, pal. I hope it was a good take because I'm never finding this thing again. Okay, to the things. This is my bachelor thesis, and I really hate it. I would throw it away right now, but I regret all the money spent to print it. So imagine this is my thesis too. Amazing. I don't hate it just because they printed it so awfully, but also because I didn't cover anything that I would really want to. I had to be in the field of digital applications for visual arts and not in the field of psychology. And even though also I already knew some things about oxytocin and general hormonal production and hormonal reactions to storytelling and gamification, I didn't know a lot of books, which I ironically discovered only after finishing this. The books include obviously The Runaway Species, my new favorite one, Incognito, The Brain, The Story of You, The Brain That Changes Itself, or Neuroplasticity, and Antifragile, to which I will come back a little later. And I'm sure there are many more about, so please, if you have any suggestions, I would be very happy. I would love to one day rewrite all of this completely because all the references used here in this thesis you are seeing right now were mainly from PubMed and TED Talks, but yes, generally from medical papers. That's why at the beginning it was especially dry and very clinical. Well, in the end, I had to concentrate mainly on what I've produced during the 3 years, so on my work and on a specific story. The story of finding a meaning in everything what we have done. Because yes, we've studied all the possible softwares. Every time I was explaining to somebody, well, I'm studying digital applications for visual arts. Everyone was like, um, fine. No one actually understood that it's not just about pretty pictures and cutie 3D models. It's about giving a message through art, how art shapes us and how it is found in every single thing. It creates our journeys in storytelling and gamified experience, and eventually it was my presentation which you are seeing right now. And obviously, since I was talking about storytelling, I was showing all my works through a hero's journey to find and to explain all of the connections that all different kinds of works can create and which impact they can have on society in general. Eventually, I touched upon sociology and psychology as much as I could, as I was allowed to, considering the fact that I still had to present mainly creative stuff. But I also really loved talking about the social issues, which are the most important thing to me, which preoccupy me the most right now. And in a certain way, I hope they will always preoccupy me as much as they're preoccupying me now, because I'm sure I don't want to live in a world where this is true. This is the reason why, even if I'm actively boycotting all meta platforms, I decided to enroll into a marketing course. But studying marketing and looking at how it affects our brain, our society, our world, well, now it's starting to make sense again. And this is the point of all the video at the end. Whatever you're doing, and maybe you might find it useless, maybe you can hate it a lot. You can hate a lot of works you are doing, especially if you are an artist. It's totally normal to hate everything you do and want you to do better and better and better. It's even maybe good for you because it makes you grow as an artist. It makes you grow as a scientist if you are in this field. Um, so everything you do, every step you make, eventually it leads to something precise. It doesn't seem precise to you at this moment of your life, most probably. It doesn't seem precise to me either.
especially considering I'm a beginner one and I have done nothing in particular. I am not particularly bright, or I don't know, I don't come from any kind of special background, etc. It doesn't make sense. Just in life, it almost never makes sense, and and it's okay. It's fine, because what I'm working on now is everything what I've been talking about before in all this video is anti-fragility, and it is marketing, and it is art again. It is everything together, united by connections.
I don't know if my words right now can make any sense to anyone because I understand it's really difficult to get into this perspective. I hope it wasn't too boring. It was extremely difficult for me to formulate my thoughts today. I don't know what's wrong, but at least you can enjoy a lot of bloopers. My friend promised me that with time I would start to talk better, but I didn't. I totally didn't. I'm just hoping to make like a lot of videos, a lot of stuff, a lot of pieces, to assemble them later in something normal, in something I don't know, understandable. But okay. So I'm persuading. The thing I'm following right now. This. Are we done screaming under my windows? Thank you. Could you gently, like, kindly go kill yourself? Okay. Yeah. Okay. And once again, take. What was. I'm talking and I'm getting lost, you know? Like you see those people talking on YouTube and being super confident and knowing what to say. And I don't write scripts because it's useless. I won't remember them. Maybe I should write them. Maybe I should read them. No, I won't. Okay. Let's use it like a diary. One day I'll be watching it and thinking, you're not in this terrible, awful place with those terrible, awful people outside screaming and not knowing how to read, not knowing. Is it narcissism doing this kind of videos? I really hate watching myself when I edit them later. You know, I really hate it because it's hard to watch your own stupid face for like hours while editing the videos. You're thinking, oh my god, why are you like this? Who knows? Will I ever find the headphone? Probably I won't.